Hello, it's Brian here from excel-widgets.com. I'm just going to take a few moments to explain the new radar widget that we put together. It's a video to reply to a message that we got from Roy, who was having trouble just copying and pasting this and setting it up. So I'm just going to go through that quickly now. Just to explain the widget, this is the newest widget that we've added. Basically what it shows you is a number of categories, and it gives you a score, and then depending on that score, the size of the different wedges of the radar circle grow and shrink accordingly. So for example, you can see here within this competency matrix, the candidate, their listening skills are very good, 9 out of 10, vision, their adaptability, but their leadership skills and personal drive need improvement. And of course, as with all of these widgets, you can change them and configure them very easily by just entering data or linking to data within the configuration boxes. For example, I could change leadership skills to, maybe the candidate has improved, put 7 in there. There we go, and it'll update on the radar widget. And I can also change. We can change the titles. So from instead of personal drive, maybe we can change that over here to tea making skills. If they're particularly good at making tea, we'll put them up to 10. There we go. So let's set this up in a new dashboard. So straight away, let's go to File. New, blank workbook, create. So I'm going to select this widget here, select it on the edge, do Control-C, and paste it into our new workbook over here. I'm going to set up 3 tabs. As always, we try and have 3 tabs. The first one is the dashboard itself, which is the clean interface with just the widgets on it. The second is the configuration page, my configuration page, which holds the data, the numbers, the raw numbers that feed this widget. For example, the 7, the 9, the 6, the 5. It's basically this these boxes here. And last of all, because this widget contains a radar graph, we need to perform certain calculations to update that. So the third tab is my calculations tab over there. Okay. Now, if you look at, let's bring up. If you go on Home. And then go across the ribbon to Find and Select, and then go to Selection pane on the right. You can see this widget, this light radar widget, is made up of a title, text box, which at the moment says Competency Matrix, a radar chart, which is this chart here with the wedges. A background rectangle, and then this group of all these text boxes, which is basically for each of the quadrants, quadrant 1 down to 8. It's a text box which gives the title for each quadrant, and then a value. So, for example, this is 7, and the title value is leadership skills. Now, to set this up, everything all needs to be linked together. So let's just copy across the configuration data from over here. Let's make that a little bit smaller. Okay, Control-C. I'm selecting these configuration boxes, Control-C, and I'm going to paste it across into my my configuration page tab. And of course, if your dashboard has a lot of widgets, so for example, we have this competency matrix widget, we could put next to it. What are we going to put next to it? Okay, let's do a workforce breakdown, male, female. Let's just stick that next to it. If your dashboard ends up having lots of widgets on your configuration page, you'll have to start organizing this so that each of the widgets has a corresponding space set up. So that's the space that I've set up for the radar widget. But we would also need a space to fill in the data, the configuration data, for the gender breakdown widget, for example. These blue boxes here. Okay, let's go across and we'll copy the calculations that are driving the radar graph in our new widget. Let's go ahead and copy those across as well. And they're over here on the Widgets Showcase Calcs tab of the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. We just need to go down all the way to the bottom. And these items here, this is what drives the graphs that makes the radar widget work. So I'm going to paste them into the third tab like that. Now, as Roy pointed out, these should be blue, because later you're going to have to connect that. That's something that we forgot to do. Just make them blue. Okay, so there we are. We have, I'm just going to delete this second widget here. We have our widget on the dashboard. We have our configuration data that we're going to start changing. For example, I'm going to put, oh, it already says tea making skills 10. I'm going to put over here, so leadership skills, let's put, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Oh my goodness. Okay, talking skills. Obviously I score very low on that. Give myself a 2 over there. But at the moment, if we go back across, these text boxes on the widget that we've copied are actually still, if I click that leadership skills text box, they're still not, everything's not linked up. So that's what we need to do now. So if we go to the My Calculations page, it says step 1, link these yellow cells to the My Configuration page cells. So basically we're copying these examples here. So you can see this first yellow box is pulling the first title across from the Widget Showcase page E300. So it's pulling in, if we go to E300, it's pulling in this value here, which is in E300 leadership skills. So I'm just going to set all these up now for my new workbook. I could even close down the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheets because we no longer use it. We no longer need it. We've copied our widget into our new workbook. So let's do that now. And as you can see, it's still, if I'm clicking on this first yellow cell, it's still linked to a completely separate workbook over here, the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. So I'm just going to highlight that. I'm going to put equals. I'm going to go across to my configuration page, and the first one is talking skills. The second one is listening skills. The third one is decision-making skills. The fourth one is negotiating skills. The fifth one is tea-making skills, which I'm very good at. The sixth one is adaptability. The seventh one is vision. And the last one is sensitivity. Let's go across and we'll add the values for each of those. Talking skills, I scored miserably with a 2. Need to improve on that. Let's go back. Listening skills, I'm quite good. Decision-making skills, 6. Negotiating skills, 5. Scored best on my tea-making ability, 10. My adaptability, vision, and the last one, sensitivity. And of course you can put these to anything you want, based on what your the competencies that you're evaluating, within a person or a process. So okay, this has filled in all of this data across here, which basically is used by the radar widget to provide data for each one of the rings that's going across that widget. Okay, step 2, link these blue boxes, link the text boxes and charts in the radar widget to these blue cells. Let's go across and we'll do that now. So this, as you can still see, it's still linked to the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widgets spreadsheet. Let's just go across now and link each one of these to the dashboard we're working on. So for example, leadership skills, I'm just selecting it here. Another way to select it, because this is all still grouped, is to use the selection pane. Again, click home, go along the ribbon to find and select down the selection pane. Let's do text for the quadrant 1. I'm going to link that up to my configuration page. This is now talking skills. So whenever I change the information in the configuration page, and this can also be linked dynamically to other data sources, by the way. So if I put here sort of talking skills, I might need to come up with something new. Driving skills. And I'm a terrible driver. Give myself 1. Come across, and this now says driving skills. Let's link up the value. Press equals. Go across now my configuration page. 1. So now, if my driving skills improve, it's now going up to 5. This will update the text box on the dashboard, but you'll notice it hasn't updated the size of the quadrant for the radar chart. So we're going to do that. Actually, let's go through these text boxes, and then we'll go through updating the chart. So let me just do text box 2, listening skills. And the value, instead of 9, is going to listening skills. Oh, it is 9. Decision making skills. And the text value needs to go across onto here. 6. Next one is negotiating skills. And the value, 5. Tea making skills. And the value is 10. Next one, adaptability. Next one is vision. Value is 10. The last one, sensitivity. Value 6. So now we can change any of these values here. We can put them all at 10, for example. And all these values on the dashboard are now 10. But of course the graph isn't the graph isn't reacting because we need to set that up now. Okay, now I'm selecting the within the selection and visibility pane on the right, I'm selecting the object, which is the radar chart. Now the best way to set this up now is to go into Chart Tools above the ribbon where it says Design, and to update the date, go to Select Data, and to update the data that is used to drive this widget. Now you'll notice at the moment Okay, you'll notice on the left there's series 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's because there's 10 rings coming out. So each ring is actually a different series. And so what we need to do is to edit each of these 10 series following the example of the unlocked Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. So if we look across here, you'll notice at the moment this first series is still linked to the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. So if I click on series 1 and I click on the yellow selection thing, you'll notice, let's move that across. We don't actually need that anymore. Let me close that for 1 second. Let's close that over there. Let me just show you how it's set up in the original version. Let me see if I can select the chart. Okay. There we go. Go to the top, design, across, select data, series 1, edit, go down. This is highlighting the first row of data. Okay, I can close that. Okay, if I look at the second series 2, click on edit, click on the little yellow thing here. This is highlighting the second row of data. So basically we need to set this up exactly the same within our new workbook. So let me do that for you now. Let's go here, cancel. This is our new workbook. Okay. I'm going to design, select data. Let's go to this first series and we're going to hit edit. Let's come across. This is, you'll notice it's switched across to the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. What I need to do is I need to change that by going into my new workbook, going on to the My Calculations tab, and then I need to select this first row of data across here. Down. Okay. I'm going to go to series 2, click edit, click the yellow selection thing there. It's opening up the unlocked version of the Excel dashboard widget spreadsheet. We don't want it to be linked to that. I need to go to my new workbook, calculations tab, select the second row. Okay. Series 3. Edit, just a question of repeating it. Calculations tab. This is the third series. Okay. Series 4, edit, down, calculation tab, series 4, series 5, edit, go down, series 6, edit, series 7, three more to do. 7, series 8, edit. Almost there. That was 9. Okay, this is the last one, series 10. Okay, there we go. Now the magic begins. You'll notice the widget is immediately updated. Everything's gone to 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now if you go to the configuration page, if my driving skills are 10, and my listening skills are 5, and my negotiation skills are 5, and my adaptability is 3, my sensitivity is 1, immediately our dashboard has updated. there we go. I hope the video has helped, Roy. If you have any other questions, or if anybody else who's watching these videos are interested or have any problems that they need to help with, please get back to us, and we'll make a video to help you out, or we'll send you a message, or we'll make an example dashboard, or we will whatever you need, we're here for you. So this is Brian from Excel Dashboard Widgets. Thank you for watching.